Can you make a bread out of millet without yeast, baking powder, soda? Well, yes. Ravneet Bhalla welcomes you back to the Healthy Food channel with a yeast-free pure millet bread recipe with homemade gluten-free sourdough starter. You need a few ingredients to make this healthy millet bread. I have made a mini loaf of barnyard millet bread in air fryer with 1 cup of homemade millet atta, 2 tablespoons of isabagol or psyllium husk. You need isabagol to make this millet bread-like. It makes shaping it fairly easy. Psyllium husk is a healthy choice and packed with fiber. It keeps the bread moist too. Add 2 tablespoons of flaxmeal or alsi powder to this millet quick bread recipe. We will also need salt. I have used black salt, but you may use common salt here. Add 2 tablespoons of rice sourdough starter to make a healthy recipe for millet bread gluten-free. What is sourdough starter? Well, in simple words, it is a natural leavening agent for breads. You can make it at home with flour and water alone, and it is one of the healthiest ways to eat bread. If you're not willing to make a starter, I have another quick millet bread recipe that uses no sourdough or yeast. Try that instead. I'll leave the link in description. I have used almost 1 cup of buttermilk for this bread of millet recipe, but if you are a vegan, you may use water instead for the millet bread. Mix well and gather into dough. You don't need a lot. It's quite a simple bread recipe that shows how you can easily incorporate millet in bread making. Let's rest the dough for 1 to 2 hours at room temperature. In order to make a perfect loaf millet bread, you will need to shape it after the resting period. Shape it into a cylinder just like a bread, your choice. Let the millet bread dough sit in the greased baking pan covered overnight in a refrigerator. But before that, brush the bread dough with oil and water to prevent moisture loss. After the resting period in the fridge, the bread should have risen. I have kept it for 10 hours in the refrigerator, and mind you, gluten-free starters rise really quickly. Then remove it and let it come to room temperature. Brush with water again before baking in a preheated air fryer. Make sure the air fryer is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. Bake the millet bread at 180 degrees Celsius for 35 to 45 minutes. Check if the bread looks golden upside down. If not, bake longer. When the bread is baked, immediately cover with a moist cloth to keep it soft and ensure a golden touch. Let's slice the simple gluten-free millet bread and enjoy it as a sandwich or toast. I loved my homemade barnyard millet bread with strawberry jam that I made a few months ago. Yum! I hope you enjoy making and relishing the millet bread as much as we did. Take care until we meet next with yet another healthy recipe. Bye bye.